and nobody was there. All right. Nobody was there, but everything disappeared. And I was just swinging this sledgehammer around, trying to ask it to do what it did not want to do, which was move slow and move controlled. Sledgehammer wants to be ballistic. It wants to be slung. And I used a lot of sword in my martial arts. And so replicating sword moves, we talked about when you flip a mace upside down, it acts like a sword. When you flip it upside down, it fights sword movements. It fights it. And I just fell in love. And I would introduce people to it in like a peacock way. Like there would be people in the gym and I'd be like, and people had no idea what I was doing. It was very cringy. They couldn't see how I felt, but I only saw what I felt. And so to me, I was Beethoven, right? Who's a famous DJ right now? Bad Bunny? I was Bad Bunny.
Bad Bunny, yeah, there you go.
I was just writing the most epic masterpieces. But when I look back at the recordings, it was so bad. It was so ugly. And so
you felt different than it looked, for sure.
That's all I wanted to do, man, was feel. My whole life I've been told what to do, how to do it. And I played by rules, weird rules I knew that weren't mine. And I found this place where I was like, I do whatever the fuck I want. And it felt. And I got to deal with some shit up front and quick because, yeah, it did feel cool, like playing with toys. I was going through some deep shit. And usually when I was going through deep shit, I would do barbells. Like whatever the workout was, which was emotionless and robotic. You don't move your spine when you lift weights. So how can you work out your emotions if you don't move your spine? So I have this thing where I'm moving weight around and I'm going through a phase shift. A phase shift it's just an evolution. You're evolving so fast that the current things around you are stuck and they feel like anchors and they hurt. And I'm going through this phase shift. I'm evolving. Everything else is staying the same. I'm finding this new consciousness, this new way of I guess I was just finding a new way. I was creating a new way. And I had this emotional moment where I was completely comfortable, crying my eyes out, remembering horrible shit that I went through. But I was so strong in that moment, armed with a hammer and doing martial arts. And I broke all the rules of combat and martial arts training and fitness training. And I trained with emotion. And whenever you're trained not to be emotional, don't be emotional so you can make clear decisions. But I found out that when I used that emotion, when I harnessed it, when I refined it, I was so fucking strong. I was so goddamn strong. Nothing could stop me. I would work out for 3 hours twice a day, minimum.
And this was with the sledgehammer? Eventually
it did turn into a mace. And that was quite an experience. The only thing I can really relate it to is there's two things. The sledgehammer's not meant to slip through your hands. It's meant to stick to your hands. The Steel Mace and the way that the Onnit Academy designed their workout concept mace was with a flat finish, not a glossy finish, so that way your hands would slide down it rather than like make a skid. And so your hands were meant to transition on this new mace. And so imagine running and being very good at running, and then somebody putting a pair of running shoes on you for the first time.